Muletrain.
And it is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Tuesday, March the 15th, 2016, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
D. Chitwood, 92, of Charlie, Texas, formerly of Muleshoe, the father of Dick Chitwood of Muleshoe, died Tuesday morning early in hospice of Wichita Falls. He had fallen earlier and had to be admitted to the hospital in Wichita Falls and then was moved to hospice care just recently. He and his late wife Eileen moved to Charlie from the Lasbuddy Muleshoe area. He reared his two children and the Lasbuddy school system. D. Chitwood was born in Vera, Texas, the oldest child in his family, and came here at a very early age. He went to school in Muleshoe and played football in 1939 for the Muleshoe High School Yellow Jackets with Claude Riley, Martin Oliver, W.G. Harlan, John Smith, Alwyn Chitwood, James Warren, Ira Thomas, Wally Baker, and many, many others. After Muleshoe High School, he went to A&M and was in the Army Air Force during World War II, and that is when he met his wife, Eileen. He is survived by two children, a son, Dick, and his wife, Sandy, of Muleshoe, and his daughter, Pat Yeager of McKinney, formerly of Muleshoe and Lasbuddy. Also, there are 4 grandchildren and several great-grandchildren. He will be buried in Charlie next to his wife, Eileen. Please remember all of the family of D. Chitwood in your prayers. And repeating, D. Chitwood, 92, of Charlie, formerly of Muleshoe, the father of Dick Chitwood of Muleshoe, died early on Tuesday morning in hospice of Wichita Falls. Memorial service for Rebecca Gonzalez, 43, of Amarillo, formerly of Muleshoe, and the daughter of Josie Avalle of Muleshoe, will be held Saturday afternoon at 2 in the New Life Worship Center at 406 Pittsburgh in Amarillo. Becky Gonzalez died last week on Monday, March the 7th, at Baptist St. Anthony's Hospital in Amarillo, where she had been taken the Saturday before when she went into cardiac arrest. Her mother, Josie Avalle, is a beautician here in Muleshoe at Tres Bella. Rebecca Gonzalez was born November the 18th, 1972, and graduated from Muleshoe High School in 1991. She is survived by 3 children, Chelsea, Jacob, and Joshua, all of Amarillo. Her parents, her mother is Josie Avalle of Muleshoe, her father, Rudy Gonzalez of Amarillo, her brother, Rudy Gonzalez of Muleshoe, and 3 grandchildren. She was preceded in death by a grandchild and her maternal grandparents, Annie and Leo Chavez of Muleshoe, so therefore she has many Chavez relatives here in Muleshoe. Becky Gonzalez was employed at Baptist St. Anthony's Hospital in Amarillo. Please remember all of the family in your prayers. And repeating, the memorial service for Becky Gonzalez will be held in Amarillo on Saturday afternoon at 2 in the New Life Worship Center there. We want to welcome to Muleshoe Dr. Susan Davis. She is the new doctor at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, and her office will be located where Dr. Joby Claiborne's office formerly was, in the hospital proper. Welcome to Muleshoe, Dr. Susan Davis, and she comes to Muleshoe from Lubbock. We are so delighted to have her in our community and at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Dr. Susan Davis. The jury that was to report on Wednesday, March the 16th, to the district courtroom at the Bailey County Courthouse does not need to report, according to the district clerk, Elaine Parker. The jury call for this Wednesday to district court here at the Bailey County Courthouse does not need to report. Congratulations to Danny Campus, Jackson Lee, Tony Castillo, and Aaron Ross. They have all been selected to play in the ASCO All-Star Game in Lubbock this summer, and they all are completing their Muleshoe Mules football careers at Muleshoe High School. The high in Muleshoe on Tuesday, or really on Monday, 79 degrees, and the low 37 officially. And on Tuesday morning at 7 o'clock, it was already 39 degrees here in the Mill Memorial City. 5 area telephone West Plains Telecommunication now brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire area. But first, a message from our sponsor.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company. 5 area plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 area 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Sunny today on Tuesday for the Muleshoe area with a high near 72 degrees. Breezy this afternoon. Northwest winds 20 to 25 miles per hour with gusts as high as 35 miles per hour. Then tonight, mostly clear, low around 32 degrees. West-northwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, decreasing after midnight. Wednesday for the Muleshoe area, sunny, high near 72 degrees again. West winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low around 33. Mostly sunny on Thursday, high near 68 degrees. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy Thursday night, low around 37. Then a little bit cooler for Friday, as a mostly sunny day, high near 59 degrees. West-southwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming east-northeast in the afternoon. Partly cloudy Friday night, low around 28 degrees. East-northeast winds around 15 miles per hour. Mostly sunny and cooler on Saturday, high near 54 degrees. North-northeast winds around 10 miles per hour, mostly clear. Saturday night, again a low around 28 below freezing. Sunny on Sunday, high near 65 degrees. Sunday night, clear, low around 36. And repeating our forecast for today on Tuesday, sunny, high near 72 degrees. Breezy conditions this afternoon, gusts as high as 35 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight, low around 32. Then sunny on Wednesday, high near 72 degrees. West winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Mostly clear Wednesday night, low around 33. 5 area telephone West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. Spring break activities are underway at the Muleshoe Area Public Library going on today. They'll be showing Goosebumps. On Wednesday, they'll show the movie Hiawatha and the Peacemaker. And then on Thursday, the Peanuts movie. That's starting each day at 2 p.m. at the Muleshoe Area Public Library. There's spring break going on activities where they're showing movies like Goosebumps today on Tuesday, Hiawatha and the Peacemaker on Wednesday, and Thursday, the Peanuts movie. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned.
Angelica Toscano and Libby Leal invite you to join them at Leal's, but only if you want the most delicious of Mexican food. You'll find it at the original Leal's in Muleshoe, open every day at 1010 West American Boulevard. And as Isla says, oh yes, the chips are delicious, but so is everything else at Leal's in Muleshoe. And the friendly waitresses will assist you in placing your orders, and you will get piping hot, delicious Mexican food. And they have the best hamburgers in town, I think, at Leal's. Delicious Leal's Mexican food restaurant right here at home in Muleshoe, where Libby Leal and Angelica Toscano and their staff ready to serve you. Be sure and be watching this week for the interview with Angelica and Libby.
This edition of the Muletrain News is brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where the First Bank is proud to announce First Bank online at fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online, banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515. The First Bank here in Muleshoe, the member FDIC.
The spring collection is in at BK Boutique, located in Clovis, New Mexico, 200 East 21st Street. And Betty and Beth will be happy to help you in every way. If you just want to browse, they'll let you do that. But if you need real assistance, oh, they're happy to help you in every way at BK Boutique. You will love the spring clothes that are now in for her. At 10 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon, they're open Tuesday through Friday at BK Boutique. Of course, that is Mountain Daylight Savings Time. And they're open on Saturdays 10 to 3 Mountain Daylight Savings Time at BK Boutique, where you'll find the latest of fashions for this spring. At 200 East 21st Street in Clovis, New Mexico. Their telephone number is 575-762-1848 at BK Boutique. The Muleshoe Art Association's annual spring show will start with artwork being delivered to the Muleshoe State Bank on Monday morning, April the 4th. They will accept your artwork between 9 and 2:30. Please deliver artwork in person or by a representative. No shipped entries are accepted. And the judge this year is our own Marilyn Riley. On Tuesday, April the 5th, Marilyn Riley will judge the show between 9 and 12 that morning. Then the exhibit will open to the public at 1 o'clock with a reception and awards presentation. Wednesday, April the 6th, the artwork will be on display to the public, as well as Thursday, April the 7th. And on Friday, April the 8th, the art exhibit will close, and artwork must be picked up by the artist before 3 o'clock that Friday, April the 8th. However, first and second place winners in all divisions will be shown in the lobby of the Muleshoe State Bank through Thursday, April the 14th. And on the 15th, you need to pick up your first and second place exhibits before 3 o'clock that day. The art show is open to all adult artists working in any fine arts media. Entries should be original in design and execution. Works completed in a workshop or under supervision are absolutely eligible to enter the Muleshoe Art Association's annual spring show. Entry fee is $5 per entry for members and $3 for miniatures, $10 per entry for non-members. Entry fees are non-refundable. Membership dues are $20 to the Muleshoe Art Association per year, and they do encourage artists to join the Art Association. The categories will be oil and acrylics, watercolor, pastels, photography, miniatures, and miscellaneous. There is also a special category for all Muleshoe High School art students of Sandy Chitwood who are 18 years of age or under. All accepted works must be delivered ready to hang securely with wire. No sawtooth hangers, wet paint, or canvas board is accepted. All watercolor, pastels, ink, charcoal, pencil, and photography must be matted and framed under glass or plexiglass. Frame size limit on the miniatures is 5 by 7. All artists must complete an exhibit entry form and label sheet, and entry fees must be paid. Artists are welcome to, but are not required to sell their artwork. All accepted works will remain on display during the duration of the art show. Now, the categories, they have the traditional categories with first place $50, second place $30, and third place $20, and they will give ribbons to honorable mention in each category. Miniature category winners receive first place $15, second place $10, and third place $5. The Muleshoe High School students will get ribbons, and the juror, who is Marilyn Riley, was born in Muleshoe and reared here, and graduated from Muleshoe High School in 1972. She studied under art professors at West Texas A&M University in Canyon, Texas Tech, and the University of Texas in Austin, graduating from UT with a degree in interior design. In 1978. She gained work experience with Jean McDonald Company, a building and design firm in Austin, Cagle Furniture Company in Lubbock, and worked at the Art Loft in Muleshoe for 22 years as a commercial and residential interior design. Of course, she is married to Mike Riley, and they have 2 sons who are grown, Lincoln and Garrett Riley, who both are professional coaches on the college scene. and that is Marilyn Riley, will be the juror for the Muleshoe Art Association's annual spring show next month here at the Muleshoe State Bank. Again, your artwork must be delivered on Monday morning, April the 4th, starting at 9 o'clock through that afternoon at 2:30 to the Muleshoe State Bank Community Room. Grupo Mescal will perform from Muleshoe at the 2016 Tejano Fan Fair in San Antonio Friday afternoon at 4:30 on Stage Concho. Members of Grupo Mescal are Laura Leal, Louis and Monica Pacheco, Gonzalo Lozano, and Frank Riccio. This is an invitation only to Grupo Mescal, and you are, if you're in the San Antonio area, should certainly go by and listen to their exciting music. Congratulations to them. The Lady Mules softball games set for Friday, March the 18th have been moved to this Thursday. They will be at the same times as originally planned. The JV will play at 10 o'clock on this Thursday morning, and the varsity will play at 12 noon. And they play Lubbock Cooper and Lubbock Coronado, and also the JV will play Lubbock Coronado, and those games are in Lubbock, according to Coach Ryan Miller. At the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center this week, on Tuesday at noon, they're serving ham and beans, cornbread with spinach, seasoned corn, orange pineapple cup, and country apple crisp with your choice of drink. Wednesday, it's chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, country gravy, stewed okra, seasoned corn, and pumpkin squares. Thursday, chicken fajitas, refried beans, white rice, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, whole wheat tortillas, and ambrosia. Friday, it's chicken or fish strips with beans, green peas, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, whole wheat rolls, and tropical fruit mix. And every day you do have a choice of drinks. Also, the senior companions visited from Levelland recently at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center. They come once a month to have their meetings here in Muleshoe in a really nice facility as the Oneida Wagner Center. At the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, they play bingo every Thursday afternoon after lunch at 1:30, and everyone is invited to come and join them if you're 60 and over. Also, Bunko is played at 10 o'clock on the first and third Tuesday mornings of each month. And there's always all kinds of games and fun at the Senior Citizen Center, downtown Muleshoe on Main Street. The Holy Week services will start next week on Palm Sunday, and this is sponsored by the Bailey County Ministerial Alliance. The Palm Sunday service will be held on Sunday evening, March the 20th at 6 o'clock at the First United Methodist Church Sanctuary. Sergio Leal will bring the sermon, and the music will be provided by Ray Don Stanford and the Trinity Christian Center praise team. Then the luncheon meetings on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday will be 1 hour only. So if you just have an hour to eat in, you have plenty of time to come. And the meal will be a free will offering. On Monday of next week, March the 21st, it will be in the First Baptist Church Fellowship Hall. But the ladies and gentlemen of the 16th and Avenue D Church of Christ will provide the meal. The Reverend Mindy McClanahan, minister of the First United Methodist Church, will bring the devotional, and the music will be provided by Curtis Shelburne. Tuesday, March the 22nd, it will be held in the First United Methodist Church Fellowship Hall, and the Methodist men and women will cook. The preaching will be by Dr. Stacy Connor, pastor of the First Baptist Church, and Sally Messenger from the First United Methodist Church will provide the music. Wednesday, March the 23rd, back at the First Baptist Church Fellowship Hall, and the cooks will be from the First Baptist Church. Hunter Hawkins, the new youth director of the First United Methodist Church, will bring the devotional, and Robert Black from First Baptist Church will provide the music. Then on Easter Sunday, the Easter sunrise service will be held on Sunday morning, March the 27th at 7:30 at the New City Park across the street from the 16th and Avenue D Church of Christ. Please bring a blanket to sit on or lawn chairs, and that will be right there by the basketball court. Refreshments will be served after the sunrise service at the 16th and Avenue D Church of Christ Fellowship Hall. Quentin Poe will bring the sermon at the sunrise service, and Quentin is the youth minister at First Baptist Church. For sale in our bargain basement, a new Honda ATV four-wheeler, TRX 250 TE. They want $4,000 cash. See at Tom and Melba Bratcher's home at 614 East Austin here in Muleshoe in the Lanoa edition, or call them. You can call 806-272-5171 or text 806-946-8593 Tom Bratcher. We'll be back with more Muletrain in just a moment. Stay tuned, please.
2 weeks ago, home following a hospital stay, recover close to home at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. The swing bed program at Muleshoe Area Medical Center is for Medicare patients discharged from Muleshoe or any other hospital following an acute illness, injury, or surgery, but still need time and physical therapy to heal and strengthen before going home. Call Lucy Garcia, RN, at 806-272-4524 to see if you or your loved one qualifies for the swing bed program available at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 708 South 1st Street. Again, call Lucy Garcia, 806-272-4524.
David Gallman is having an angiogram done in Lubbock this week. And you may recall 9 months ago, David Gallman had a stroke, and now he has had a heart attack, the doctors say, and so they're doing an angiogram this week in Lubbock on David Gallman. Please remember David Gallman, his wife Leanne, and all of their family in your prayers. We must say a happy 90th birthday to Jerry Lewis. He has done so much good in our country, and of course, he started the Muscular Dystrophy Association telethons many, many years ago, and that, of course, is very close to my heart, as muscular dystrophy is inherited in our family. And my mother had muscular dystrophy, my grandfather had muscular dystrophy, and my great-grandmother had muscular dystrophy, and many, many other family members. Happy 90th birthday to Jerry Lewis. And happy birthday this week to Flo Jones, formerly of Muleshoe and Lasbuddy community. And she is celebrating her 90th birthday on Friday, March the 18th. Her sons, Bobby Joe, Bill, and John Jones, ask you to send her a birthday card or a note, or they ask no gifts, please, maybe even a picture. And no party is being planned, but 90 years of life for Flo Jones on this Friday. She lives in Clovis in a retirement home, and her address is Flo Jones, 4701 North Prince, and that's Clovis, New Mexico. The zip there is 88101. That's 4701 North Prince in Clovis. Flo Jones will be 90 on Friday of this week. Remember in your prayers Cheryl Morris and Judy Griswold, Robert Hooten, also Gladys Black. And we got to have dinner on Monday evening with Carol and Ed Cox, who were here early this week from Richmond, Texas, in the Houston area. And they had just visited with Gladys Black and said she is doing well. We're glad to say. Remember Buck and Carolyn Johnson, Betty Noble, Alice Sims, Mary Janice Brantley, Linda Watson, Little Reed Markle and his family, Mary Nell Bleeker, Aline Bryant, Pat Prater. Also at Baylor University Medical Center in Dallas is still Larry Thornton, recuperating from his February 14th heart transplant surgery. If you would like to give a donation to his medical fund, Rhonda Eagles said, please leave it at the First Bank here in Muleshoe. And if you would like to send Larry and his wife Diane a card, it is Baylor University Medical Center. Attention, Larry Thornton, room 1020, 3501 Gaston Street in Dallas, and the zip is 75246. That's Larry Thornton, room 1020, 3501 Gaston Street in Dallas, 75246 at Baylor University Medical Center. Remember Hannah Simmons and Harper Lee Kirby, the great-granddaughter of Mary Janice Brantley, who will have surgery in, I believe it's May the 4th. And, of course, Hannah Simmons will also have surgery in May as well. Remember our country and the primary elections and caucuses that are going on right now to select candidates from each one of the parties. Frances Miramontes still is in University Medical Center in Lubbock, and we need to remember her and her husband Philip and their family in our prayers. Terry Obenhouse had heart surgery on Friday at University Medical Center in Lubbock. Remember Terry Obenhouse and all of his family. Carla Sciarra, formerly of Muleshoe, who lives in Iowa, is having skin surgery cancer and had that on last week in Iowa. Please remember Carlos Sciarra and all of his family in your prayers. He formerly lived here, and of course he has many family members here. Corlin and Jean Paul Jarman and their family, Ray Precure and Carol Precure, and also Marjorie Precure in Irving. Gail Wilcox, the Alaneses, Robert's brother died in Arizona last month. Also, Lisa Oftenkamp and Kaylin Kaufman. Remember Joe and Leela Copley. They're formerly from Muleshoe, and they are missionaries. He has finished his treatment for leukemia, and Leela Copley has a fractured back. Evelyn Ellington and Wani Frazier. Also remember Horace and Ellen Morgan on your prayer list, and Anthony Flores. The family of Anne Ryan, 74, of Muleshoe, the mother of Kim Griffin of Muleshoe, and Bob Dawson, 83, of Muleshoe. Mike Pugh, who is in room 708 East at Covenant Medical Center in Lubbock, and he is on dialysis. Irma Mendoza and Michael Richardson of Lubbock, a 1992 graduate of Muleshoe High School, who is the son of Gene and Mike Richardson of Muleshoe. He is now recuperating from hip replacement surgery done just recently. Remember also Mary Jo Burge, Alma and Alton Burton, Susie Claunch, Suzanne Nichols, Dorothy Turner, Terry and James Byers, Olin and Nona Clements, all in your prayers, along with Leona Harris. Be sure and watch the Muleshoe City Council's regular meeting held Monday evening at City Council Chambers at City Hall here in Muleshoe. It is running this week here online as well as on the air on Channel 6.
Well, it is just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News Program, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News on Reach Broadband Channel 6 rotating with our other new programming. As well, find it on our website, free of charge, on demand, anytime you want to listen to it, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
This is Tumbleweed Smith, Milton Watts, the poet on Lake of the Pines. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, owned by the members that they serve. Call them 806-272-4504 or check them out online, bcecoop.com. They're celebrating 76 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
I was born over here at Harlton. My daddy drove a wagon and team down here from the Ozarks of northwest Arkansas. In 1923, Daddy had bought this land. He drove this wagon and team down here. Mother was pregnant with me at the time, and she took the train down. I was born over there at Harlton, but within a couple of months, they moved in here and started farming this land right here where we are now.
Milton Watts has a mobile home park and marina on Lake of the Pines near Jefferson. He calls his place Island View Landing.
Rustic place here. That's the way of saying it's not too sophisticated.
He's been there 40 years. Everybody knows him. He writes poetry.
By day I scribble and scratch in my efforts to write. I add and delete through the night, whether my subject's heavy or light, tragic or trite. Try as I might, it's never quite right.
He has written hundreds of poems. Some of them are 6 pages long.
I've always tried to express myself. When I was a kid in school, I liked to write something that I thought the teacher would like.
He can spout most of his poems at the drop of a hat.
I've got a lot of them memorized, not all of them, and I've memorized some that I've forgotten, but I can brush up on them and pretty well say them all by memory.
Milton Watts recites his poetry before all types of audiences.
By nature, I'm a gentleman, conservative, square, perhaps at times, however, over-prone to swear, over emotional Irish ancestors, like emotions to me did bequeath of something of a weeper, a wailer, and a gnasher of teeth.
He writes about everything, even picking up trash.
I haul trash from the Island View areas of Lake of the Pines, while maggots hatch and wiggle and the green fly whines. yachts, we scrounge among faded barges, decaying hulks, mooring bills ever rising while disenchanted owner sulks, picking up abandoned fishes, malodorous smelly, their dead bodies softened to a devilish jelly. Along shores clustered with picnicking sots, we gather up their beer cans where the fish head rots.
Milton Watts of Lake of the Pines near Jefferson. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.
Time for the market report, brought to you today by Stephen DeMint, financial advisor with Edward Jones, located right here in Muleshoe in his office at 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102. Speak with Stephen or branch office administrator Dan Arimpi. They can assist you with any of your financial needs. The market report was recorded this Tuesday, March 15, 2016 at 12 noon. U.S. stocks are trending lower as a slide in oil prices drag down energy stocks and as investors look forward to the results from the Federal Reserve's meeting later this week. In economic news, retail sales dipped 0.1% in February, but a sharp downward revision to January sales may reignite concerns about the economy's growth prospects. U.S. bond prices are edging higher in early trading. In the S&P 500, the best performing sector is utilities, while the worst performing sector is energy. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 32.32 at 17,196.81. The Standard & Poor's 500 index is down 9.84 at 2,009.80. The Nasdaq Composite Index is down 27.01 at 4,723.27. The volume on the New York Stock Exchange is moderate with 218.78 million shares traded. Decliners are outnumbering advancers by a roughly 4-to-1 margin. In the commodity markets, the spot price of gold is down $3.03 to $1,232.22. The spot price of silver is down 8 cents to $15.27, and crude oil prices are down $1.01 to $36.17. In the bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield is currently 2.72%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is 1.96%. Some stocks of area interest: XL Energy Incorporated is up 0.04 to 40.46. Pfizer Incorporated is down 0.39 to 29.68. Walmart Stores Incorporated are up 0.60 to 67.96. General Electric Company is down 0.04 to 30.24. Halliburton Company is down 0.81 to 34.68. And Apple Incorporated is up 2.25 to 104.77. The market report has been brought to you today by Stephen DeMint, financial advisor with Edward Jones, member SIPC's, right here in Muleshoe in his office at 104 West 2nd Street, 806-272-4102, or check him out online, www.edwardjones.com.